Would you say that's more valuable than doing so with the caliber quarterbacks of a Brian Hoyer, T.J. Yates, a Case Keenum, and a
Tom Savage?
I don't know.
Like you don't
know. Me personally, I don't know if D-Hop didn't play another down. I don't know if he'll be a Hall of Famer though.
Oh my goodness.
So
DeAndre Hopkins?
What has he done?
Let me ask you a question.
He went a season without a drop. Okay, what else?
Wait, we serious, bro? Wait.
What else?
DeAndre Hopkins.
But I'm like, he hasn't won. He hasn't made. Like,
what you mean won? I mean, how many?
What has he done?
Say man, welcome back to another episode of Check the Stat Podcast, episode 59. I'm your host T. Kyle. Here to the left, we got my co-host Big Verse in the building. Here to the right, man, we got my big cousin Cam in the building. In the back, of course, Big Jess. Free agency. I mean, shoot, it's really just free agency. Shoot, this a drop here for sports and stuff. Big Jess. Without further ado, let's get into it.
All right, so for our first topic, we're going to ask, would these players make the Hall of Fame if they retire today? For our first name, I have Russell Wilson.
Yeah,
for sure.
Not even close.
Yeah.
Our next name up is Jalen Hurts.
Today? Yeah.
Huh?
Super Bowl MVP.
Come on, stop, bro. Let's not even do this, bro. No.
Does Nick Foles go
Super Bowl appearances.
Does Nick Foles go to the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, with that run he went on, me personally, I would say.
Oh my God!
Handing out a gold.
But I mean, obviously he wouldn't get a gold jacket, but with that performance, I don't see why not. But if Jalen Hurts retired today, why not?
If he retired today, I think he has a little bit more body of work. But I mean, shit, getting the Super Bowl MVP, that helps. That helps.
I mean, don't we account for first team All Pro or 8 All Pro team? He only made 1 All Pro team in his career.
How many years he been in the league? 4 now?
About 5.
About 5.
5 years.
He got another 10 to make.
He was drafted in that same class with Burrow and Herschel now.
It's worth talking about.
No.
It's worth talking about. It's worth talking about.
Mind you, this is the NFL Hall of Fame.
Is Joe Burrow a Hall of Fame?
No.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Like, I mean, I'm being fair here. It's not too many quarterbacks actively playing right now that are currently Hall of Famers. I just don't think that Jalen Hurts, if he retired today, they're like, oh my gosh, like
it's not gonna be first ballot for sure.
He's not gonna be second, third, fourth, or fifth. Like it's
before we continue, is Hall of Fame legacy or is it like individual
accomplishment?
It's both.
I think accolades or legacy.
I think at the quarterback position is both, but when you play any other position, I think it's individual accomplishment.
But 1 Super Bowl MVP, 1 second team All Pro,
2 Super Bowl appearances.
I mean, we done seen.
Been in 5 years. It's worth talking about.
Nah, I don't think that's.
But I don't think he'll get in. But I think it's worth mentioning.
Shannon Sharp didn't even get in on his first try. He got in his third try. He
one of the best tight ends of all time.
And we thinking Jalen Hurts gonna get in with. I mean, his stats are eye-popping.
I'm not saying he'll get in. I'm just saying it'll be worth talking about. I mean, personally, I wouldn't put him in today, but.
Hey, he answered the question. No, he's not a Hall of Famer.
No. But I think it's worth talking about, though. I think it'll be a good conversation.
Not yet. He got a nice step that he made towards it, but he got a long way to go.
Mm-hmm. Our next name up is Cooper Kupp.
Yes, 100%. Triple Super Bowl MVP, triple crown.
That's damn near like
multiple
triple-double.
1,000-yard season. I don't know how many. I think he made All-Pro a couple times.
Oh, my depth. I think all that don't even matter. His playoff
crown.
Yeah, his triple crown season single-handedly put him in there.
Yeah.
Lead and receiver in yards, receptions, touchdowns. He had historical moments throughout that playoff run, especially that Brady game.
Yeah.
And the Super Bowl.
When he caught that in the slot on that streak.
Yeah, and the Super Bowl too. He got the game-changing touchdowns to put him in the league.
Oh God.
Yeah, Cooper Kupp for sure first. I don't know. I mean, he should be first ballot, but you know how the NFL, he might be second.
He for sure should be first ballot.
Our next name up is Darius Slay.
No. 1 first team All Pro. I think he has about 6 Pro Bowl selections. He's been real up and down with his grill. When he had his highs, they were high. But he had a lot of lows. He's been kind of like in the median.
6 Pro Bowl selection with 1 Super Bowl.
1 Super Bowl, 1 first team All Pro. He didn't make that first team All Pro whenever
It's not first ballot, but it's worth talking about.
I think it's
I think it'll
discussion.
take multiple attempts.
Yeah, it's not first ballot. That's
Multiple
what we're talking
attempts.
about.
I don't think
He
I don't
bounced
think
around
so.
from team to team, and outside of the team, he won the Super Bowl with the Eagles. It's like
He had great years with the Lions.
Great
years
It's a
don't
stretch.
get you like Super Bowl, not Super Bowl. Great years
Jersey
don't get
retirement.
you gold jackets. We seen a lot of great players, and they still don't have gold jackets.
Darius Slay is no, but it's worth the discussion. But no, in my book,
Is he a top 10 corner in the league?
no.
No,
God no.
he could be a great he could be a great slot corner. Like in the right role, he could be a great slot corner.
Slay?
Yeah.
I think he's still solid on the outside. Me personally, I don't think he just like Jalen Ramsey going to the Steelers and being their slot.
Jalen Ramsey should not play in the slot. Please don't do that, Jalen Ramsey. You're better than that. You're better than that. You're better than that for sure.
Cam say putting him at safety.
Put him anywhere other than the slot. I hate when they go put the best people in the slot. Like, there's no action for him right there. I feel like Jalen Ramsey, hey, go play safety, go be a rover, come down to the box, fit it up, stop the stretches, stop the dives, man up on a couple tight ends here and there.
Is he built like that to hold them tight ends?
Oh, absolutely.
Matchup.
Absolutely. Jalen Ramsey big as hell. He like, what, 6'3", don't get me wrong? Maybe 2.
Oh no, he got the
Probably about
measurables.
6'1".
He got the measurables for sure, but them tight ends, they be 6,
Super Bowl
7,
champions.
6, 8.
Is he a Hall of Famer?
Who, Jalen Ramsey?
Yeah, for sure.
No, I'm just making sure.
For sure.
Just making
He
sure.
had multiple first team all pro seasons.
I'm just making sure.
Maybe I got the bad taste in my mouth, pause, from the Dolphins. But with
Super Bowl. champions.
Jaguars. I mean, we know him more for Jaguars.
Jaguars and Rams, he been crazy.
Yeah, I
He had
know.
some good years with the Dolphins. That first year he was there. Like,
The only thing is discussion that J Ram is a first ballot.
just don't go play in that slot, please.
What about Amari Cooper?
Yes.
No. How many all pro? I mean,
What
all pro. I mean, how many all pros does Amari Cooper have?
It don't even matter.
What Skip Bayless
Consistency.
say? What Skip Bayless said? The Hall of Very Good.
Thank you.
He's better than very good. He's better
He
than
said
very
if he's
good.
not a quarterback, then accolades matter.
The accolades
Oh.
do matter. He has multiple 1,000-yard season. Now, first team All Pro. He played with Calvin Johnson. He played with the.
But you
know,
gotta like stack up. With,
He also
like,
played for outside of the Cowboys. He played for the Raiders.
I mean,
he was productive with the Raiders. He was
Who was
productive
that?
with the
Who was that
Browns.
quarterback?
Derek Carr. He had an MVP season with Amari.
Derek Carr had what?
MVP caliber season.
Oh no!
he for sure. He for sure.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I gotta check this
He
out.
was like top 5. I'm dead. He was top 5 at one point. I'm dead serious.
Let me do my research on Derek Carr.
Yeah. You know, you can check
Nah, for
this.
sure. Derek
You
Carr
can check
was
this.
MVP.
What year was this? Let me see.
I think it was. I think it was that 20.
Amari got 6,000-yard seasons, and he been in the league 9 years.
Nah, he productive for sure.
6,000-yard seasons, been in the league 9 years.
I
Is that
think,
not Pro Bowl? I mean, is that not Hall of Fame?
I think you got
No.
you got to stack him with the Julio.
You been in the league 9 years, 6 years. You go for a band.
You
I
got
don't
to
think
you
that would
got
make you
to
a
you got to
Pro Bowl.
stack him up with the.
Especially with the increased number of games that people playing in now.
You go for 6 in 9 years, and you not. That's not Hall of Fame.
We don't even look at 1,000 yards the same like we used to anymore now.
Because
Yeah, because they throw the ball a lot more now. But he was getting a ban back in 2015, 2014.
They was
They was
throwing the
throwing
ball
the
back
ball.
there too.
But they wasn't throwing the ball like they throw it now.
shit, the Raiders ain't had nobody but Amari to give the rock to.
Exactly. So I'm thinking, I'll take that back.
Yep, he not.
He had
he
Hunter
not, he
Renfro.
not a
He
Hall
played
of
with Hunter
Famer.
Renfro.
For
Yeah.
a little bit.
I think Amari Cooper a Hall of Fame. He been to the Pro Bowl 5 times. 5 times, 6 years with 1K.
If he's Hall of Fame, he's not first ballot.
I don't
take
think he Hall of
that.
Fame. I mean, how many All Pros is he? That stuff is important when you get into the Hall of Fame. No
So you
Super
go
Bowl.
5 Pro Bowls, 6 years at 1K out of 9 seasons. And
But you
the
gotta-
last 2 seasons, we really can't count against him because he got traded mid-year, played with Joe Flacco, and then this year he got traded around. So
But
he
you got to
barely
think
played with the
about
Bills.
how many great receivers there are in the league that you can name before you get to the Amari Cooper name.
Now, how many great receivers that had better careers than Amari Cooper that didn't make the Hall
That's
of
the
Fame?
that's the thing. Like he's gonna be in a long waiting list.
Like the Hall of Fame is hard. Like NFL Hall of Fame is hard. NBA Hall of Fame. I mean, Manu Ginobili got in there, and no disrespect to Manu Ginobili.
No, I think with that
Nah,
thing with the
Manu Ginobili,
NBA, it's
for
not
sure,
the
Hall of
NBA,
Fame.
it's basketball. So they include college, FIBA,
FIBA.
World Cup, NBA, all that
Manu
type
for
of stuff.
sure Hall of Fame.
I ain't gonna lie, pick up that chill, but that was a crazy example.
Yeah, Manu
That's the
Ginobili.
worst.
Yeah, he's really like that. Like Argentina, he took He upset the
This is Manu.
yeah, he upset the what's that team? The 2004 team, the team that everybody was like shitting on because they had to build the redeem team just to make sure we don't get in that point in time.
The Spurs
He was the
don't-
leader of that team.
The Spurs don't even win if they don't have Manu on some of them championships.
Yeah, he's like that. I get it fucked up now.
Our last name, let's see if it's unanimous, is Justin Jefferson.
He's a Hall of Famer.
I agree.
I'm listening.
Yeah, he Hall of Famer.
He's a Hall of Famer. What has he done?
Offensive Player of the Year.
Okay.
I think he has 2 first-team All-Pros, 2
Okay.
second-team All-Pros.
He's on pace to have a crazier career.
Not about on pace.
I understand.
Right now.
I'm not even talking about pace. He has 4 All-Pros.
So
in
4 All Pros.
In
4
4
All-Pros.
In what, like 4 or 5 seasons?
That means he was a top 3 receiver in 2 seasons. He was a top 6 receiver in 4 seasons. Like, all right, now
And
let me see.
Amari Cooper wasn't?
No.
No, not even close. Justin, bro,
Wait, hold on. Wait,
all
wait,
pros
wait,
and Pro Bowls
wait,
are like,
wait.
that's different.
When was Amari Cooper ever a top 3 receiver?
2015.
He was not better than D-Hop. He weren't better than AB or Julio.
You got to be like a top 10 to be in a Pro Bowl? Like
Top 6.
top 6?
Top 6, yeah. But yeah, Amari Cooper never
Made
top
it
3.
5 out of 9 years. So 5 out of 9 years, he was a top
Name
10.
5 players better than Amari Cooper. Is that easy?
We talking about in his prime, right?
Yeah,
In his prime.
DeAndre Hopkins, Antonio Brown, Julio Jones.
Calvin Johnson.
Like, he
I
get-
can't argue. But you naming.
But those the receivers
Those
in
are
his
people
time,
comparing
though.
them.
What makes D-Hop better?
Are you serious?
He went a whole season
D-Hop?
on a drop. And went quarter. Okay.
Don't say
Okay,
that's
okay, that is impressive. That is impressive. Amari Cooper. When I think of Amari Cooper, I think of route running. I think 6 out of 9 years at a band. I think that's Hall of Fame caliber
But you
conversation.
You like to bring up quarterbacks. How many quarterbacks did D-Hop have to play with?
No,
throughout
that's
his
right.
season?
D-Hop did have to play with a lot of quarterbacks.
I think damn near every quarterback Amari Cooper's played with in his career is probably better than every quarterback that
Mm.
outside of
DeAndre-
outside of
Deshaun
Patrick
Watson.
Mahomes.
That's true.
And Deshaun Watson.
What about Matt Schaub?
He was in the latter stages of his career to where he didn't really get a chance to,
Amari Cooper
expand.
played with Derek Carr,
Baker Mayfield,
Baker Mayfield.
Josh Allen
Allen.
now.
I don't count these last couple of years. Derek Carr and Dak Prescott.
I'm pretty.
And he went, and we take them years, he went 6 for 9. Only 2 years he didn't have 1,000 was these last 2 seasons. So we really don't have to count. It's really 6 for 6. I mean, sorry, 6 for 8.
Would you say that's more
6
valuable?
for, no, I'm sorry, 6 for 7.
Would you say that's more valuable than doing so with the caliber quarterbacks of a Brian Hoyer, T.J. Yates, a Case Keenum, and a
Tom Savage.
I don't know.
Like, you don't even know
With-
how
with
these
no-
guys-
with no-
Me personally, I don't know if D-Hop didn't play another down, I don't know if he'll be a Hall of Famer or not.
Oh my goodness.
So,
What
DeAndre Hopkins?
has he done?
let me ask you a question. So,
He went a season without a drop. Okay, what else?
Wait, we serious, bro? Wait,
What else?
DeAndre Hopkins is.
But I'm like, he hasn't won. He hasn't made. Like,
what you mean won? I mean, how many
what has he done?
DeAndre? What have DeAndre Hopkins done?
He went a season without a drop. That is impressive. I give him that. What else has he
who
done?
you putting below? Like, who's above him?
He tried Amari.
Everybody else y'all named, I was cool with that. But
So you think Amari
D-Hop
Cooper is better than DeAndre Hopkins? Like
at the
career-wise?
receiver position?
D-Hop was 3-time first team All Pro.
That's understandable. But he went 6 for 9
Two,
at a
bro.
band.
All pros are way more valuable than
All pros, I understand that.
That's your top at your position. Amari Cooper was never at the top of his position where he was an All Pro receiver.
People was looking at DeAndre Hopkins as like the best in the NFL.
He was a 5-time
And it's,
All
you can
Pro.
take away the bias from us being Texans fans. Like he's really been
Us.
like.
Like, bro, calm down. Like,
Hey,
This
man.
is getting a little long. I'll end it with this. Does you know what? Let's go.
I'm thinking about like route. I'm thinking about the whole package as a receiver. I just think if D-Hop is throw it up, he goes.
Okay, maybe Amari's a better technician for sure, but there are people that are not great technicians and they're just freaks of nature that take advantage of their matchups.
That's true.
Like look at Calvin Johnson. He don't do shit but just utilize his big body to, take advantage of mismatches.
how about we just break it down like this? Every team in the National Football League, if they had the option to get in prime D-Hop or prime Amari Cooper, taking prime D-Hop in a heartbeat. Can we all agree?
Yeah, I'll say that.
It's not even close. He led the
He had a
league.
few more national televised games than Amari Cooper.
Hey, he was on the Cowboys. Like, that's enough. You're on not primetime television
Shit,
every
Cleveland
week.
was getting primetime games when they first started
The
getting
couple
him.
years he played with Derek Carr, so, and they was trash.
People would tune in to see him and Khalil
That is true. That is true.
and
but
MVP
they
caliber. Derek.
wasn't winning like that, so I think they was tuning in to see the Texans more than they would.
The Texans.
Amari Cooper, you a Hall of Famer in my books, though.
DeAndre Hopkins led the league in touchdowns in 2017. I mean, he did it all. So it's like you really can't. D Hop is great. Like D Hop and Amari Cooper aren't even in the same conversation. Like Amari Cooper is a really good player. D Hop is an elite player. They in two different classes.
All right. Next topic.
I forgot we should do that.
I was gonna ask.
That Steeler J-Ram pickup. That trade.
I was gonna ask, is Josh Allen a Hall of Famer?
No. God no. That crazy. He won the MVP and he still wasn't a first team All Pro.
That's why. Hey, come on, man.
Well, but All Pro is All Pro. He a two-time All Pro nigga for sure. But
No, I'm saying that's why I got. You know who above him?
no, Lamar. If both of them niggas retire, Lamar is over Josh Allen, like Hall of Fame wise. But as far as like play, nah.
Give me a Crazy 8.
I mean, yeah, you tripping. But
Give me Crazy 8.
All right. Our next topic is: should Damian Lillard join? Hell no. What team should Damian Lillard join since being released from the Bucks? I'm gonna say that one more time.
Damn.
All right. So, what team do you think Damian Lillard should join since being away from the Bucks?
it's gonna be. I mean, let's just think about it for a second. They ain't not gonna be here for a whole season. So like, is the team really quick to just jump on him and then let him essentially sit out for a whole season under their paybook?
They've done that before.
They say he's projected to be ready by playoffs.
Yeah.
I mean, shoot.
And then they've done that before with Kevin Durant to Brooklyn. They let him sit the whole season and let him get his whole stuff taken care of before him even seeing any type of action.
But Dame and KD, like, you know, but that's two different conversations.
If you feel like Dame
Come
is
to
the missing piece, I mean, hey,
I would take Dame over Fred VanVleet, but we already paid him.
Come to Houston.
Nah, man, for sure, I would have won Dame on our
Money don't even matter for Dame because he gonna take a veteran minimum. The Bucks paying him $25 million for the next 4 years.
Like, I promise he ain't taking no vet.
hey,
I guarantee he ain't taking no vet man.
I bet you bottom dollar on him. He gonna take a vet minimum deal. It don't matter. The money really don't matter for Dame in this situation because he getting paid 20 plus for the next 3 years regardless. So he can go join a contender right now, play on the vet minimum, and be able to compete. I wouldn't mind seeing him in Houston. I wouldn't mind seeing him in San Antonio, honestly.
I mean, shit. I mean, how many girls they gonna have?
yeah, that's a lot of.
Just be
Dylan
real.
Harper. Hey, you gonna make them upset. They love them some Stephon Castle.
I do like Stephon Kelsey.
It's kind of hard to get rid of a rookie of the year, especially for like we was talking about doing it for.
I wouldn't get rid of Stephon Kelsey.
Exactly, me neither.
Maybe Devin Vassell, Jeremy Sohan, one of them.
I told you
Malachi
they gonna
Branham.
get rid of Jeremy, bro.
Malachi Branham, something like that. But I'm like, why you gotta get rid of somebody though? You just gonna sign him for the vet minimum.
They're gonna
Keep all
have
of
too
them.
many assets of the same quality on their
But
squad.
it don't even matter this year because he's not gonna play up until playoffs. So
Well, then once he gets to the time where he plays in the playoffs, if Spurs get to that top
That
8 seed,
point.
yeah.
and I'm also thinking Miami, of course, Golden State, but
I was gonna ask, what do you think about Miami?
Miami probably the best option.
Yeah.
Just off the fact that like they need some type of offensive like scoring power, and like Tyler Hero, he's not it. Like I promise you, he's not it. So like Miami, I don't know what y'all thought y'all were doing with a Bam and Tyler Hero combos in the playoffs. Nigga, that made my stomach hurt. Nigga, watching them play against Cleveland, bro, that was a disgrace. He's not it. Like Tyler Hero is a glorified set. Like he's in that realm of like a little better than Jalen Green, but they're really like on the same level. Like they're not NBA starting like shooting guards. They're like instant six mans off the bench, like elite six mans.
yeah, I'm not.
Tyler Hero not a
No, he's not.
NBA level
No.
starting guard.
What are we talking about?
On a bad team, yeah. Like as you seen, yeah.
This
Jalen
is the
Green
same
is not?
Tyler Hero that's been
I
to
think Jalen Green Jalen Green is a
Jalen
glorified.
Green is the starting two guard for the 24-25 Houston Rockets, who were the second seed.
And Tyler Hero, the
NBA
starter, he's not a starting caliber
Averaging
guard.
21 plus.
Oh no, but we got to think about the team construction though.
Played in the fourth quarter during playoff games.
Shit, Tyler Hero, shit, he went to the NBA Finals getting big minutes.
Thank you.
As a starter or as a bench player?
Shit, as a starter.
No. He didn't. He was
You
off
gotta,
the
you gotta
bench.
remember, he went multiple times.
He was like
He
a
went
rookie.
2 times. And He was
Yes.
on the bench both times.
Didn't he go as a rookie?
And he was hurt majority of that
That's
second
why.
series.
That's why it was coming off the bench.
No, he
Because
was
you-
coming off the bench regardless.
So you think he wasn't getting minutes over Cody Martin?
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying he's a 6 man. Tyler Hero was never no starter until like this year.
You tweak. I ain't gonna lie, you tweaking.
Tyler Hero and Jalen Green are the same caliber player. They're at least 6 men off the bench with low end starters on, especially on contending teams.
Jalen Green was just the starting two guard on the contending Rockets.
And he had single digits scoring games.
It was
more
his
likely
first.
than
It was his first postseason run.
Now
Exactly.
we giving excuses.
It's not an excuse, bro. He's younger than everybody in his room.
Wrong. He's not even 25 yet.
He's
But
not
what is
even
that?
24.
But I'm not saying I'm not patient. I'm saying when you look around the whole landscape of the league and you see players that's his age or younger doing way better than him,
Like
you're gonna
who?
look and be.
Like who?
Paulo is what, a year under Jalen Green. He's already the leader
Totally
of,
different situation.
but he's younger than him.
That's true.
That,
Totally
like-
different situation.
No, it's not.
The
At all.
first 2 years of Jalen Green's
K-
career don't even matter.
We can say the same thing about a lot of guys. Anthony Edwards didn't make it to the playoffs his first year.
He didn't make it to the playoffs, but he also played meaningful basketball. He came.
How? They
he
wasn't
came-
good?
They didn't make the. They didn't. They might not have made the playoffs, but he still came into the league with vets. Still played with Cat. He still played on the team where they were competing for something. And when Jalen Green came in, what were they competing for? Name me 3 players who started alongside Jalen Green's rookie year.
KPJ, Christian Wood,
Yeah.
Jay Sean Tate.
Yeah, my point. My point exactly. And that's my thing. I feel like they were. I hope Jalen Green ball next year. Me personally, because I hate to see how the Rockets do.
We didn't do him no type of way. We gave him 4 years to prove yourself. Shoot, if
Year and a half.
a year and I mean, still a year and a half. That's a lot for
Year and a half.
shoot the league. Shoot, it's about contending. Every team wants to host the Larry O'Brien Trophy.
But we were
And
contending.
We were contending.
with who?
With
With
what we
Jalen
had.
Green.
And unfortunately, we lost in the first round.
So-
in 7,
So
to a 7 seed.
So 2 seeds to losing to 7 seeds don't happen.
It's a disappointment, is it not?
It's a disappointment for sure, but
We've
we were
all
still
been
competing.
disappointed.
Exactly.
Competing for what?
Championships.
What championship are we competing for in the first round? I mean, shoot, for that case, shoot, Miami Heat, they competed this year for a championship.
They
And
did,
by
though.
definition,
They did,
I mean,
though.
shit.
I mean, but
did.
shoot, are we like y'all put in competing championships at like 2 different lights? I'm talking about somebody who actually had a legitimate chance. Like everybody in the league counted us out.
You take a
And Jalen
veteran.
Green got us there.
Better, basically.
And Jalen Green got us there.
Hey, Jalen Green,
They counted us out, and Jalen Green got us there.
bro.
Who played a bigger role in the Rockets? Segun or?
Well, I mean, obviously Sengun, but Jalen Green got us there.
Amen Thompson or Jalen Green?
Man, Thompson only was hooping for 43
Ime Udoka
games.
or Jalen Green.
Ime Udoka.
So
What do you mean? Wait, Ime who better as a player?
everybody else played a bigger role in
Oh no, I thought you. No, I thought you were being funny. Jalen Green was after Sengun. It was Jalen Green. What are we talking about?
Come on, bro.
What are we talking about?
Bro,
What are we
Jalen
talking about?
Green was like hit or miss, bro. Like
So the Rockets. Let me hear y'all. So the Rockets got to the playoffs because of who?
Not Jalen Green.
Okay, so who?
I promise you. I mean, I'm not gonna say
No, no.
I'm not gonna say not Jalen Green, but
Yeah.
I don't think Jalen Green impact is as big on winning as what you're saying. Like you're kind of making it seem like without him, we ain't shit.
His impact was less
Without him, we're
consistent
not the
than
second
his teammates.
seed in the Western Conference. We're not.
I mean, we can say that. No, I'm
No,
not
what
saying
are you
I'm not saying you're not. I'm not saying you're wrong. But I'm saying that Jalen Green impact isn't that significant on winning than the other pieces that we have on our team,
So-
like an Amen Thompson, like a
Okay.
Tari Eason, like a
Okay.
Jabari Smith.
Okay, so we add KD this year. If we are not 2 seed or higher, we should have kept Jalen Green.
No,
I think if we
And
don't
I'm
get
gonna say
past
it right now. If we're the 3 seed or below her, we should have kept Jalen Green.
Nah.
I think
What are we saying?
I think I agree with you if we don't get out of the first round.
Yeah, I think postseason success is more important than anything. Like seeding, it is.
Because for as bad as Jalen Green has performed in that postseason, he was on a team that ended up going to a Game 7 against a veteran-led squad.
And he dropped 30 plus in a game that they needed to win.
And he went against one of the best defenses toward the end of the year. In the
Exactly.
NBA.
Come on.
So it's not like he went up against a bunch of scrubs and ended up getting
exactly.
like
So now
the
we-
single
He
digit
went against
point.
Draymond Green and the Steve Kerr coached Warriors.
But now we giving excuses.
That's not an
just
excuse.
That's the fact of the matter.
That's an extreme excuse.
That's the fact of the matter.
Like-
Okay, so the Pacers ended up getting blown out by the Thunder in Game 7 because Tyrese Halliburton
got injured. Their best player.
That's an excuse.
Excuses.
Or that's an excuse, huh?
That's not the same. Like, it's clearly not this. A third-team All-NBA player, an All-Star caliber guard, gets hurt in Game 7. He has 9 points.
I mean, if we
within
just-
the first 7 minutes, and we're saying that's the equivalent of what? Jalen Green not performing because of what?
I mean, I'm just saying if we just
I'm
going
saying,
based
but
off of the
that's not
excuse,
equivalence. That's nowhere near equivalent. That come on.
Okay, so Cleveland ended up getting bounced out by Indiana. Is that an excuse based off of a couple injuries?
Of course, an extreme excuse.
Jalen Green, I hope you ball next year, dog, because this is crazy.
So let me ask you: is Damian Lillard still a top 5 point guard?
No, he's not.
Hell no.
Where does he land in among, let's just say, point guards in the East?
Who is top 5?
I mean, if he
Let me get you.
in
guys.
the East, realistically, probably yeah. He's behind for sure Brunson. He's behind Kay Cunningham, in my opinion. He's behind who else is in the East? I mean, and you love Houston Trae Young, so I'm
I
gonna
do
be.
like Trae Young a
I
lot.
Is he
wouldn't be-
behind Darius
Darius who?
Garland?
No, he
Yes.
better than Derek Garland.
I agree.
Yeah, he's but Halliburton
Is he-
better than Dame.
So he's 5 at best.
A lot of people left.
I give him like 3 to 5. He in the 3 to 5 range.
Dang, a lot of people did leave. I mean,
That's the
so
thing,
I
yeah.
guess.
And we going East. I'm going Brunson.
I thought we were talking about like the whole like
league.
Oh,
in
I don't
the
think he's
league?
top
Hell
5 whole league, but
No.
in the East for sure he's top 5.
So
And-
he's like
in the whole
certified
league?
All-Star.
Wait, hold on. Why are we talking like he's just not good?
It's
Nah,
not that he's not good. It's
He just got hurt. It happens to the best of us.
I understand that. We look at it from a standpoint of like availability plays a huge factor, and he has missed a good chunk of time since his stint in Milwaukee.
That's right.
So it's like we gotta call a spade a spade.
He's still a Buccaneer though. He can get a bucket.
Shit, so is Joel Embiid.
That's facts too.
You think the Lakers could use him?
I mean, they could use everybody, but I mean, at the end of the day, you're gonna be tied with your cap situation, especially with LeBron opting into a $52 million.
The cap
last
don't
year.
matter for Dame.
Nah, it does.
He going vet minimum.
He's not going.
Hey, bro, he gonna want
Bet your
some
lunch money on it. Bet your lunch money on it. I promise you, he's going vet minimum.
Don't test my-
There's no reason why he should take. He don't have to take any money.
He don't have to.
So you mean to tell
Shit,
you-
Bradley Beal don't have to take money? I promise.
Actually, let me
you.
ask y'all this: Who paying Dame right now? Who gonna pay Dame?
Obviously, the Bucks is gonna pay him because they.
I mean, no, I'm saying like if he was to hit free agency today with his situation, who's gonna give him that?
any team that
I
feels
mean, no,
like they
max.
will.
That's the segment right now. That's
Any
what we
team that they feel like they could add a championship quality level player to improve their roster.
See, I don't think Dame just goes and joins any team. I think if he's joining a team, it's a championship contender.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm. But I'm like, they're
got. What about
not.
the 76ers?
Nah.
They're not championship
No.
contender.
To
I mean, but
young
like-
Paul George and Joel Embiid.
Tyrese
And you
Maxey,
still need to figure out what you're doing with
Jared
Tyrese
McCain,
Maxey.
VJ Edgecombe.
The Pelicans?
God,
Shit,
they
they
ain't
just
doing
got.
nothing.
They ain't doing nothing, man.
Like it's a rare. I think it's a rare market. Like I
Send
seen
him back
the
to
Warriors
Portland.
wanted him.
Back to Portland so he could do the same thing he tried to avoid after all that time he spent there.
Portland that's a dumpster fire. I don't know what they got going on.
I was thinking, it sounds crazy because I know they just made some noise in the free agency and the trade market as well. But I was thinking, what about Orlando?
Nah,
You don't
I
think
like
so?
that, but I don't think they'll do it.
money no.
They just signed
Money,
somebody,
obviously.
too.
Nah, I'm just looking at it fit wise. Like
He can't be
him,
a number one option.
he don't gotta
Nah,
be.
he
A
Why?
number
Why
one option.
not?
He don't gotta be a
Nah,
number one option.
his number one option days are over.
Why?
Would you prefer him or Paolo on that
He was
offensive
a
side?
number one
I'm
option
gonna go.
with Giannis.
Yeah, but why are his number one option days over?
If he's on number one option, it's not gonna be on a championship contending team.
Yeah, for sure.
He wasn't on a
Yeah, I
championship
can see
contending
that.
team when he was in Portland when he was going crazy. Except maybe one season out of the
So,
8
wait,
years
are we-
he been there.
Are we saying Dame's not a number one option?
Yeah,
On
he's
a
not
championship
for sure.
level
Yeah, not on
team,
a
no.
championship level. No,
A healthy
championship
Dame is not a number one option.
On a championship level team.
That's like saying
If he
Jimmy
was,
Butler
the
is a
Lakers
number
would
one
win.
option.
Jimmy Butler is.
No, he's not. Not no more. Like, realistically, let's be serious. Jimmy Butler.
He was a number one option until he got. I would think he was still a number one option on the Warriors.
Over Curry?
I mean, sure,
obviously
we seen when Curry
is
went
Curry.
out.
Curry is Curry, but
But when Curry went out, was he a number one option?
yeah, who else? You couldn't
You
even
see
name
what happened,
nobody.
shooter.
You couldn't even name nobody.
But shoot, you seen what happened. It was a straight butt kicking from there on out. The moment Curry got out with the hamstring injury, it was over.
So Dame's not a
Not on
No.
a championship winning team.
No, he's not.
Not on a championship
No.
contender.
heard that.
No disrespect.
Do you have any team that you recommend for Dame?
Miami Heat.
Houston,
Miami makes the most sense.
come kick it. Come kick it.
I would say Indiana, but shoot, obviously they ain't electric as hell.
Hell no.
But you gotta look at Halliburton. He been missed the whole year.
They're not
Shit,
finna
Dame
just
is,
replace him for a season to run it back.
Huh?
They're not finna just replace Hallie for a season just to run it back.
True. Okay. There's not really too many good teams out there for him to really go to. Like, I can't see him going on any real contender like a Denver or.
Denver seems intriguing, but like that means you would have to either move him or Jamal to your 2 guard, which doesn't sound crazy, and it definitely helps out Jokic, but I don't know. That would have probably been my next choice.
What about
It still is
Phoenix?
not the greatest one. Phoenix?
Nah. Ain't no way I'm going to
I
Phoenix.
feel like Dame is just kind of stuck in this purgatory of wherever he goes, it's gonna like end up in like no net difference.
Yeah, he's looking for title or bust for his career. He's pretty much done everything to this point. He's just looking for a ring for validation.
So realistically, what Cam said is really valid with the shoot. If you want to win a ring, take the vet minimum. But realistically, the player of his stature going to take a vet minimum to compete.
No.
I don't think so. I don't think he's gonna ask for the max, but I think vet minimum is he got a little more pride.
That minimum.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Pause. Are you subscribed to Check the Stat Podcast, man? While we on this pause, you make sure you go on that YouTube link and you subscribe to Check the Stat Podcast, or you gonna make my boy Maury sad, man.
I'm gonna do something crazy.
Who do you think are the biggest winners and losers of this NBA offseason so far?
I think. Well, you know what? I want Cam to go first. I'll go off you.
Biggest winner for me, I'm gonna say the Hawks. I think they turned their whole team around. Brought in Porzingis, Trae Young, of course. You add Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Porzingis ain't nothing.
You bring Luke Kennard in. They big as hell on the starting 5. Put a couple guys on the bench who compete. I'm not saying they're championship ready, but I think they'll be a team worth talking about. So I'm gonna say they're my biggest winners. Of course, I'm gonna say Houston. We added KD for sure. I don't understand the Finney Smith pickup for 4 years, $53 million, but it is what it is. We brought Clint Capella back. Biggest losers, I'm gonna say the Lakers. I feel like they didn't add anything. Still looking for a center in the market. I mean, yeah, you got Luka, LeBron opted in, but outside of that, I'm like, what moves have we made to get better? They signed Jake, what was his name, LaRavia or whatever.
Yeah,
his name was.
LaRavia.
But I mean, I don't see that being a significant piece to push them forward. So I would say the Lakers.
I think my biggest winner in this free agency by far probably the Nuggets. I mean, obviously you took my team with the Rockets, but I'm going to go to Nuggets. I mean, replacing Michael Porter Jr. with Cam Johnson is a massive upgrade. I mean, that's a 40% three-point shooter, 6'8", lengthy defender. He can actually guard, so he's not going to get played off the court.
Yeah.
And then you bring back Bruce Brown on a 1-year deal, and obviously he hasn't been able to rekindle any of that magic that he had on that championship run on any other team from Toronto to New Orleans. I mean, he's just kind of getting passed around in the league. So he's finally back on the team where he had his most success. Obviously, they picked up Tim Hardaway Jr., which was a huge pickup for Jokic and the floor space and the shooting. I mean, it really just fitting the Nuggets scheme to a T. So it's really a championship or a bust season for them. And also them traded for Jonas Valanciunas from the Kings.
For some depth, yeah.
Yeah, with sent out what's his name, Sarge or whatever. I mean, they having a great offseason so far, building their team around Jokic and shoot. I think realistically, the top 3 contenders in the West for next year is going to be a 3-way race with OKC, Houston, and Denver.
I think
Oh, shoot, I forgot my losers too.
Oh, yeah.
My bad. But my biggest loser in free agency probably, I would probably go Indiana. I think that Miles Turner loss and I'm not the biggest guy on Miles Turner, but I mean that's huge. I mean, to say you have a 5, I mean that those level of bigs are like kind of like you see on every championship team. If you go last year to Porzingis or this year, obviously with Chet Holmgren, like you always need kind of one of them wiry 5s that you give 25 to 28 minutes a night where you can rim protect, make an open 3, spread out the floor. And I feel like Indiana gonna lose. I mean, who are you gonna replace him with? Like DeAndre Ayton isn't gonna be the answer if that's your next pickup. And obviously we're hearing rumbles that he's going to LA. So I'm not big on Indiana. They can't make any moves because they paid all their players with Siakam and Tyrese Halliburton. So they kind of stuck in a sense where they got to get low-level centers or low-level guys to replace Miles Turner. But I think that's going to be a big loss, and especially with the East being wide open as it is going to be next year, I think Indiana, they're really losing out in free agency right now.
I agree with you. I mean, it's kind of a favorite for a lot of people that the Rockets won the offseason, but it's with good truth in itself. I actually like the DFS signing for sure. Obviously, KD, the amount of retention that we had in terms of keeping the Jabari Smith, Tari Eason. While I'm not the biggest fan of what Fred VanVleet has done for Houston, I will say that him taking a little bit of restructuring his deal by opting out of his player option and restructuring into a 2-year, 50+.
He ain't out about nothing. It was the team out there. We declined him. He was not getting 44 out of us, boy.
But shit, we giving out less on. It definitely helps on the cap end side of things on the back end. Also, the young core that we have, we end up utilizing to retain. Obviously, Eman's gonna do a great job developing those guys.
I hope we keep Cam Whitmore though. I hope we don't.
I hope we do too. But realistically, if we're going to end up in a trade situation, we definitely have an asset to flip for whatever trade asset that would be. Whether it's a high round value pick or whether it's a player that ultimately adds to championship pieces that we have in the Rockets. I will say the loser. I'm gonna go the opposite end of you. I'd say Milwaukee. I understand. Like Miles Turner pickup for you is kind of a positive, but like I don't really see much of a change between him and Brook Lopez. Both guys are bigs that can stretch the floor relatively well. Miles Turner, I feel like
just younger.
He's younger for sure, but I feel like at times he's a little bit more inconsistent than what Brook could give you. Both are very good rim protectors for sure. I think also when you're giving up this early into the Giannis Dame pairing, it kind of strikes me the wrong way because you was willing to let go of that much of $100+ million,
$112 million in dead cap.
And dead cap.
They're paying him $22 million for the next 5 years.
That is insane for the caliber player that Dame is, and I understand like this hasn't been the right level of results that you would want. It's a roller coaster season. That's what the NBA brings. But like, not only do you get rid of someone that you essentially seen as a future staple in your franchise for championship contending years, but you piss off the only other reliable asset that you got in Giannis to the point where rumors are sparkling even higher than when they did before. And if you ain't doing anything to compete for a championship, then 9 times out of 10, he's going to bounce. And that chance of bouncing is looking more and more likely by the second.
I'm not big on what's it called, Dame Giannis pairing. I think obviously like we got enough time to see if it was gonna work or not. It never meshed.
I don't think so. The only reason I say that is because
they both was injured.
Not even just the injury, but like think about it from the standpoint of like the continuity aspect of things. How many coaches have they had since they've been teammates? Didn't they start off with Budenholzer at a certain point in time, then Adrian Pierce, and then for some reason Doc Rivers still is able to find jobs in the NBA, which is crazy, but
not Mark Jackson.
Exactly.
Like how Mark Jackson not even a candidate for that Knicks job baffles me.
Shit, but I mean, they're looking at a lot of
Mike
candidates.
Malone.
Yep, Mike Malone, man, it's crazy.
Mike Brown is actually a head candidate for that Knicks job. I guess his tenure in Sacramento was okay, and then until it wasn't. So
yeah. And he's still a quality coach. But, I mean, that amount of turmoil in the NBA and the head coaching landscape, I mean, just look at the Bucks as a prime example, from a championship contending team to where they are right now, which is in Cap Hill with an angry star who's basically got you by the balls in terms of either you're going to do something or I'm going to leave. No, dead ass. Like, I'm being for real. Like, that's just what it is. And it sucks, but the Bucks just seem like my biggest losers.
So let me ask you guys a question. If you were to pick one player to stay with your team for life and the other to explore free agency, who would you decide to do what between Devin Booker and Giannis?
I would rather Giannis stay in Milwaukee.
I agree.
Devin Booker been in hell until CP3 arrived, or at the very least until that bubble season. When they found that winning formula and was able to build through the draft and right acquisitions through free agency, they were able to do so much for that team. And that, especially Matt Ishbia, the second they lost that series to the Dallas Mavericks in terrible fashion, that set that whole franchise back. Like, they fucked up everything to the point where the owner's situation, Matt Ishbia getting a team, he wanted to be sporadic like new owners do, get a KD, think that that's going to put them over the top until obviously it didn't. Got rid of CP3 after less than a full season of him, KD, Aiden, and Booker on the same squad. Ended up flipping Cam Johnson, all these quality players in order to make it work between him and Bill and Booker and KD, and you see what type of shit they have now. Like, Devin Booker's gonna be dealing with that shit again. Like, this is gonna be his second rebuild, and you've seen how long it took for them to be title contenders in the first one. Who's to say it's gonna take even shorter or longer this time around? We'll never know. But I don't want to find out for his sake.
You think he's this generation's Kobe without the rings?
Oh, D-Book?
No.
Not at all.
In terms of being on this team and through the ups and downs.
But the Lakers did more for Kobe, like early on, for shit show.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Shit, even in his twilight years, they tried to get him another title run.
All right, let's calm down now.
Steve Nash, Dwight Howard.
Yeah.
Steve Nash was
try.
wise.
Dwight Howard,
Dwight Howard and
Fresh
Kobe
from-
never meshed.
fresh from Orlando.
Dwight Howard got hurt.
It wasn't fresh from Houston, fresh from Orlando.
They never meshed. That wasn't, no.
Yeah, in hindsight, yeah, but shit, at the moment in time, at least they tried.
Do you guys think that there's a realistic chance that LeBron gets traded this offseason?
No.
Hell no.
It's LeBron James. We would have known by now.
Yeah.
He got too much power. Why the hell would they trade him?
He wouldn't have opted in if he was getting traded.
But I think it sucks, like, for the Lakers because they can't realistically move off of him because he's so old where it's like a team that would trade their assets is like, damn, like, we essentially getting a 1-year rental. Even though it is LeBron James, he is a top 10 player. It's like, do we really want to trade kind of like the core of our team to bring on obviously an aging superstar, still playing at an elite level, of course. Mm-hmm. So I would say realistically, yes, in the standpoint of like you have a Luka and you have a LeBron, and like this is probably the first time in LeBron James' career where the team isn't like solely focused on like rebuilding around LeBron. It's obviously Robert Lincoln them came out and said that their future is to build around Luka, which is rightfully so. He's the younger superstar. Mm-hmm.
So you think he can get traded?
Yeah, for sure. I think, and especially with LeBron, I like that Cleveland package. I seen one that had Darius Garland and
I go to a future pick as well.
I'm not doing that if I'm the Cavs.
why not?
Why?
A reunion. That's a Hollywood.
I'm gonna forget the reunion.
Does LeBron put the Cavs over the top?
In the East.
For sure, yes.
In
The East
for
is
sure.
weak.
Wow, I mean, East, West, South, North. Do they have enough to win a championship?
Yes, LeBron James, Davion Mitchell. I said Davion Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell.
So LeBron James and Donovan Mitchell have a better chance of winning a championship than
In the East?
In the East, yeah.
No, we're
Boston's-
talking about winning the championship.
Well,
Y'all keep
when
saying
you
East,
factor
West.
in winning a championship, you gotta understand that there's 8 teams in the West. It's eventually gonna turn into one. So them big dogs gonna knock each
That's
other
facts.
off.
There's going to be 8 teams in the West and 8 teams in the East, right?
I'm pretty sure.
I didn't see the packages for LeBron, but if I'm giving up Darius Garland for LeBron, I don't do it.
Well,
Why not? Wait, why not?
All-star.
LeBron's a superstar.
LeBron's 40.
LeBron's better than Darius Garland will ever be at 40.
LeBron is 40. So if you're trading for LeBron, that means that you're telling me as a team, you're about to rely on 40-year-old LeBron Rodius to lead you to a championship, right?
But that's what you got Donovan Mitchell for, to take the offensive load off of him.
Yeah. But you're still going to rely on LeBron James and Donovan Mitchell to lead you to a championship.
So
And Evan Mobley, keep in
And
mind.
you think that he'll have a better chance of making it with that team than
Than the Lakers?
is that what you're telling
in
me?
a heartbeat
I
for
think
sure.
so. I think so. Because you gotta understand what leverage does LA have? Like when his trade value is obviously high because it's LeBron James, but like
I don't think his trade value is high.
but
It's not high.
No, I'm saying it would seem high because it's LeBron James. Like he's still putting up this high level of productivity. But like again, he's 40. He's obvious. His only loyalty that he showcased is once he gets to a squad and is able to be there. You know, the person that they build around. Obviously, on multiple franchises, a lot of teams aren't going to want to build their franchise around a dude who's been in the league for more years than he hasn't.
So y'all mean to tell me that teams in the NBA are still considering building a team?
No, I'm saying they're not going to.
That's what I'm saying. So why trade him?
If you feel like
Trade
he's going
who,
to put
Garland?
LeBron.
if you feel like he's going to
So
put
you mean to tell me you're giving up Darius Garland, who's an all-star, whatever he averaged. He was an all-star in the East to go get LeBron James.
Is Darius Garland a better playmaker than LeBron James is right now?
Yes.
You think so?
Oh my
Yes.
goodness. He don't watch a lot of LeBron clearly because there's no way you can say that with a straight face.
LeBron obviously is LeBron. He gonna make good passes. He can play the point. But I'm not relying on a 40-year-old LeBron to lead me to the NBA Finals.
I don't think he has to lead you.
You think Donovan Mitchell is gonna lead him?
I think a mixture between Donovan Mitchell and LeBron James will
Because you gotta look at the makeup of the Cavs. Like they got nothing but shooters. Like that at LeBron's best, he's surrounded by guys that could be able to spot up and shoot.
So you're gonna give up Darius? What would LeBron play?
He would probably. I would like to see LeBron play the one
who?
as a facilitator for sure.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
I like him at the 4.
At the 4?
I think you really
At
still
the
have to trade
4.
Jared
What are we
Allen.
talking about? This is LeBron.
I would try to retain that pairing of Jared and Mobley for sure.
But
At least
the
that's
mon-
just me personally.
But the money ain't gonna make sense. You probably realistically to make sense. You probably had that
So
Allen.
essentially, you're giving up your future for a 1-year rental.
I mean, shoot.
I guess that's the cool
Well,
thing to do.
think about what has.
That's the cool thing to do.
Bro,
I mean, but like, what has Cleveland been able to do
They
in
were
this
just the
Donovan?
number 1 seed.
They've
and
been
lost in the second round.
Losses happen.
Okay,
Losses
losses
happen.
do happen.
When you
but,
build a 99 overall team on Madden, they lose the Super Bowl.
yeah,
Losses
but
happen.
but the goal is to win the Super Bowl.
You're right, and sometimes we don't meet our goal.
Yeah, but when you don't meet that goal, changes have to be made.
So they made it to the Eastern Conference. They made
No,
it.
they didn't go to the
They
Eastern
fall the
Conference.
round short from the Eastern Conference. They're the number 1 seed in the East.
They got knocked off in 5 games.
That's okay. That's okay. Darius Garland was hurt.
They say Garland gonna still be hurt going into this year. From
Donovan Mitchell can't do it all by himself. I think they need a little bit more scoring, shot creation.
LeBron James,
Okay, and if LeBron goes to Cleveland, how much is he going to average?
about 25.
Okay.
If at worst case scenario, I think LeBron.
And 25 is enough to get the Cavs to the finals?
Of course, but LeBron James level impact.
And you're trading who for him?
I was Darius Garland,
I
Jared
throw in
Allen.
some future, like a future pick.
Seconds, no first.
Hell no. Me personally, but it's cool.
If you got to, I'll throw in a first. If you feel like you're going to be competing.
I'm not, I don't think
If it's
team
not
in
gonna be
the-
high value.
I don't think any team in the NBA is trading for LeBron James.
I don't think so realistically, but if there is one, Cleveland doesn't sound like a bad option.
I just think Cam's standpoint on it is he likes young nucleus, a young nucleus trying to build together.
It's
to
LeBron James. That's like
But I'm
trading,
saying that's you and Jeremy though. Like
that's like trading your kid for your grandpa. That's
Hey,
really
bro.
what it is. Like
no
you got a
way.
young kid who can run all day, do whatever you need him to do, help you around the house, and then you gonna give him up to go chill with grandpa. And we're gonna help you out a little bit. You might need a little, you know what I'm saying? Like it don't make sense to me. Like you giving up.
Consider that grandpa is a superhuman.
Yeah, grandpa's still gonna be grandpa though. Grandpa knees still gonna hurt every time he gotta go up the stairs.
Ice up.
Grandpa gonna need a little ice bath after every little workout or whatever. But the
Ice
kid,
up.
he could go all day. I can still teach the kid. I can still tell him what he need to do.
So, but you understand.
Grandpa's stuck in his ways.
But you're a teacher, right?
I am.
You understand that some kids, no matter how much you teach them, they're stuck in their ways.
You're right. And the one thing about it is I'm not finna give up that kid to go hang out with grandpa.
Even if the potential ain't there for that kid.
Okay, so would y'all leave y'all teaching y'all go teach the grandpas?
Hey, they say you can't teach. You can't teach an old. Listen. They say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. You got to show me.
Me personally, I don't think any team in the NBA has given up star players, significant role rotation players for LeBron James.
Injury prone Darius Garland isn't big enough for him to get
It's
LeBron
not.
James
He's
services.
still an all-star.
And LeBron is an All NBA player. That's two different
It's
players.
LeBron James. He wake up, he all NBA. But that doesn't mean that's going to translate to winning in a year. What's next year? 24 for him? 25?
I mean, so you don't think LeBron James has the same level of impact?
I think
on
LeBron
winning?
is definitely a superstar and can contribute to winning basketball and be a star on the team and still make winning meaningful plays. But I do not think he's worth giving up your future all-stars, key rotation players at this stage of his career.
I don't think that it's not a bad stretch to see LeBron as an ancillary piece.
This is LeBron James. What are we talking about ancillary piece?
He's gonna be the
ancillary-
two for sure.
When y'all say what are we talking about ancillary piece?
Not a one. He was not a one.
As far as scoring option?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's cool with me. But as far as when we say LeBron James is gonna impact basketball, whether it's offensively, defensively, how they rotate, what plays they running, he's gonna impact basketball. So I don't think giving up a LeBron James at this stage of his career to add anybody is worth it, me personally. Now, and you could say, well, they just did the same thing with Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant and LeBron James, two totally different players. Kevin Durant, professional scorer. You got to just go score it. Okay, then maybe we can go do that. But we think of LeBron, who still got to facilitate, guard, score, lead a team. That's a lot to do at 40. 82 games plus playoffs? Nah, I'm not giving that up.
Hey, I promise you, Cleveland, you'll give it up in a heartbeat. Make that trade for LeBron James. Garland ain't worth it.
All right, on to the next topic though, man. With the addition of
Sorry. Like, pull your shorts down.
oh yeah, that nigga naked in the last video. Like nigga in the last video. I say, where the fuck is your shorts at, nigga? Hey, nigga.
So the Steelers have traded 3-time All-Star Pro. Did I say that right? All-Star Pro.
Three-time All-Pro.
All-Star Pro.
The Steelers traded 3-time All-Pro safety Minka Fitzpatrick to the Dolphins in exchange for 3-time All-Pro quarterback Jalen Ramsey. What are your thoughts on this?
Just trying to get younger. Jalen Ramsey is expensive and getting out older. Obviously, you don't want to pay him all that money. Send him to the Steelers. You get back Minka Fitzpatrick, younger, still capable, still a high-level player. So I think it's a win for the Dolphins.
For the Dolphins.
I think the Steelers.
I think it's a win for the Steelers too, though.
Steelers just got a little retirement home going on. I mean, sure, you bring in Jonnu Smith. He's over it. Like
Aaron Rodgers
gonna ball, too.
already admitted that he's not going. This is probably his last
He a
rodeo.
one and doneer. Then you got 34-year-old Darius Slay. Then you bring over 30-year-old Jalen Ramsey. I mean, what are we doing?
Age don't matter though. We just talking about trading 40-year-old LeBron.
Yeah, but that's
Basketball and football?
LeBron. That's LeBron. LeBron
What's different?
Is Jalen Ramsey.
Jalen Ramsey is what? How old is Jalen Ramsey?
30.
30. What are you talking about?
How
I think
many?
it's unfair to compare LeBron to other athletes. No athlete has been
Thank
equally
you.
productive their entire career for 20 years.
And even if that was the case, then-
let's put some things into perspective. Aaron Rodgers didn't have a bad season last year.
What?
He didn't have a bad season. He threw for 3K plus, almost 4. He started off the season shaky. All right, what are we talking about? Aaron Rodgers is still he's not Aaron. He might not be Aaron Rodgers who was MVP back-to-back years, but he's still Aaron Rodgers. Darius Slay, you're gonna play corner, right? Darius Slay, you don't have to guard. Actually, let me take that back. Darius Slay just won a Super Bowl. He just won a Super Bowl at
DB2.
33. Who's to say he won't be DB2 there? They got Joey Porter. You just bring in Jalen Ramsey. You got Darius Slay.
Nah.
What's different? What's different in his role with the Eagles and what he's going to do on the Steelers? He just got a year older.
I just think from the standpoint of the Steelers, like Jalen Ramsey definitely helps your team, but in what way does that contribute to winning?
The Steelers are a top 10 defense every year, so
Yeah, so like
the
you could
defense,
put
regardless, I feel
They
like
gonna
they're
be top
good.
with-
they could put me at linebacker, you at DT, and you at corner, and they'll still be a top.
We'll
10
still be
defense.
top 10.
I agree.
So like it just
But now
doesn't
you
matter.
add All-Pro Jalen Ramsey. You go get Darius Slay, who's a great corner. You got Joey Porter still there. You still got T.J. Watt. Still
Okay.
got Cam Hayward.
Okay, so they go from
TJ Watt for now.
okay, so they go from potentially a top 5 defense to a top 3 defense.
Which is fine with me.
You think that that's worth it in the sense of a grand scheme of winning, like helping the Steelers? Like it obviously
And
helps
if
them.
you have a top 3 defense, I think it's worth it. If you go get all those players and you go top 3, I think it's worth it.
But you had that level of confidence in A-Rod because clearly you just said he didn't have a bad year. I think he had one of his worst years last
He
year.
had one of his worst years in terms of who Aaron Rodgers is. But as far as from the grand scheme of football, he didn't have a bad year.
So what is a bad year?
You tell me what's a bad year.
Is Aaron Rodgers
Who had a bad year at the quarterback position last year?
at the quarterback position as far as like starter levels?
Yep. Who had a bad year?
Shit, Kyler Murray.
Okay.
Kirk Cousins.
Okay. Aaron, those are
Kirk
valid.
got benched.
I don't think
Trevor
Kyler Murray had
Lawrence.
a bad year last year.
If you
Aaron Rodgers went for 38, 97, 28, and 11. That's a bad year. His QBR was 90.
But you got to compare him to the likes of the rest of the NFL.
Thank you.
Like if okay,
That's
think about it.
not-
28 and 11 is great for a lot of players in the game of football.
Keep in mind, he's coming off an injury.
Shit, so did Peyton Manning when he won MVP.
2 totally different players.
Oh,
But so two
Two
Hall,
solid.
Hall of Fame quarterbacks that have Super Bowl championship pedigree and multiple MVPs.
2 totally different players. Aaron Rodgers actually was moving around, running around. Peyton Manning, and I mean,
No. Speak
Peyton
up,
Manning's
speak
top
up.
player, but Peyton Manning's offense was so simple, like he didn't have to do any of that.
Was it simple in Indianapolis?
It was super simple. He was
made
throwing
it?
to Dallas Clark, Marvin Harrison. All they did was just run the ball with Adrian James and throw it to the tight end.
But every quarterback is going to have a simple offense.
Aaron
If
Rodgers
they-
was running around, trying to do it. Aaron Rodgers was a little bit more mobile than Peyton Manning was.
But every offense is going to be simple when you got legendary receivers to throw the ball to in a run game that's elite and a defense to rely on.
So 28 and 11 and throwing for almost 4K. Is that not a good year in the NFL?
What is a good year? Like my thing is, if it's a good year, would you consider Aaron Rodgers to be a top tier quarterback in the NFL?
Don't ask me that. I do think he's a top 10 quarterback.
A top 10 quarterback in the NFL?
Maybe not right now coming off injury, but when he said
No. Based off of last year's production, is he top 10?
4 touchdowns
Nah.
in Miami, by the way. Starting quarterback Tyler Huntley.
No, I don't think he's a. I don't think he's a.
Is Aaron Rodgers? If he,
I mean, Aaron Rodgers threw for 38, 97 last year. Josh Allen threw for 37, 31. 28,
Yeah, but Josh Allen-
28 and 6.
But-
and Aaron Rodgers threw 28 and 11.
but Josh Allen also added like double-digit rushing touchdowns.
That's fine. But we're talking about just passing the ball. I can't compare Josh Allen running the ball because Aaron Rodgers don't really do that. But as far as sitting the quarterback, throwing the ball, their stats are similar.
I
So
promise-
to me, just looking at those stats, I do have to say he's still a competing
I
quarterback.
promise you the
Aaron
value
Rodgers
that
1
Josh
to
Allen.
6
I promise
versus
you the
playoff
value.
teams.
I promise you the value that Josh Allen provided on that passing game is way more valuable.
But the
than anything
Bills
Aaron
and the
Rodgers did
Jets,
for
you
the
can't
team.
even compare their offenses. They were 2 totally different offenses.
They are two totally different offenses, but with those differences, they still got to have a level of production, and you measure production by wins and losses.
So he threw. That's facts. 2 better team though the Bills had, but
Shit, I was told that the Jets was gonna win the division. That's what some geniuses said.
who said that?
Shit, NFL Network, ESPN, shit, Stephen A. Smith.
Wait, they
like,
said
shit.
that with the Bills in the division?
Yeah. I was one of the only people to sit up there and say that the Jets was gonna be ass.
They was tripping. But as far as passing yards, quarterback to interception, touchdown to interception ratio, Aaron Rodgers is still up there.
Yeah, I hear you. I don't feel you.
I don't know if he can run, maybe take you to a Super Bowl. He might need a little bit more help run game wise, but
For the
Aaron Rodgers still can do it.
I mean, for the Steelers, if you have any faith in Aaron Rodgers taking you to the promised land, I just feel like it's going to end the same way it did for the Jets and towards the twilight years of the Packers. So if you're not improving that offense by any means, I don't care how great your defense is. Defense do win championships, but defense also has its limitations. If you're not able to score the ball in today's modern NFL,
Why do you think the Steelers weren't able to score the ball last year?
I think their offense was limited based off of how their play calling was ran, and also because of the limited production that Russell Wilson and what's his
Arthur
name?
Smith.
No, not just Arthur Smith, but
Justin Fields?
Justin Fields.
Is Aaron Rodgers better than Russell Wilson?
Yes.
At today's in today's NFL, I don't know.
Is he better than Justin Fields?
He's better than Fields. I don't know if he's better than Wilson.
He better than
We'll see.
Russell
I think he's definitely better than Wilson, but we'll see. But I definitely think Aaron Rodgers is still a capable quarterback. I won't say top 5 or top 10, but I think he can still surprise us.
As far as Minka on the Dolphins, that's interesting bringing him back for a reunion, but does it change life for Miami? Same boat as the Steelers. It doesn't really do too much for me.
I think they're trying to get better by getting worse, in a sense.
But,
So
like better draft position?
no, I'm saying like getting off of like some of their players. Like Jonnu Smith was a valuable player for them. Jalen Ramsey was a valuable player for them. I think Mika realistically hasn't been the same the past 2 years. So I'm looking at it from the standpoint of you're getting worse now, but
You're gonna be better in the long run.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Higher draft picks. But what if you end up in a position where Tua takes
Minka
you
Fitzpatrick is a top 5 safety.
No, he's not. But
Who's better than him?
Kyle Hamilton, Buda Baker,
I'm waiting.
what's his name?
Take your time. I'm listening. Go ahead.
Jesse Bates.
Stop it, please.
Jesse Bates?
Stop it.
Jesse Bates is
All pro Jesse Bates.
Jesse
Stop
Bates
it.
is like
Please
that.
stop it.
All
Please
pro
stop it.
Jesse Bates?
Please stop it.
Bro,
It's better than Minka Fitzpatrick.
right now, yes, he is.
What are we talking about?
Oh my gosh.
What are we talking about? What are we talking
Antoine
about?
Winfield
We're gonna
Jr.
watch some highlights of
Antoine Winfield.
Antoine Winfield Jr. Come on.
Xavier
Come on.
McKinney.
I don't know about Xavier McKinney. I don't know about all that.
All pro, man.
I don't know about
Kirby
that.
Joseph.
For sure.
You could make a case for
Brian
CJ
Branch.
You could make a case for CJ GJ.
I don't know. I don't know.
I ain't
We
saying-
saying Jesse Bates is better than Minka Fitzpatrick.
Yes, we are.
What is your
What are we
basis?
talking
What
about?
is your basis?
Y'all go back to All Pros. And y'all look that up and then y'all come back to me.
But we talking about what have we done for him lately?
No, we said All Pros earlier for receivers.
So you talking about all time? You talking about all time? We talking about?
Minka Fitzpatrick is a top 5 safety in the league today.
No, he's not.
Who is better than him?
Kyle Hamilton, Buda Baker.
Okay,
Jesse
let me
Bates.
ask you: if Minka Fitzpatrick is a top 5 safety in the NFL, and he obviously made the Steelers an elite defense in a lot of aspects, why the hell would they get rid of him?
Because you don't want to pay him. The Steelers are about to have to go into rebuild mode. So you have to give up. They just gave up Najee Harris. They don't have a quarterback, so you're going to have to draft a quarterback pretty soon. You don't want to pay Minka because there's no point in paying Minka when you still got to build for the future, which is why they're trying to get off TJ Watt. They're getting off Minka Fitzpatrick. They signed Cam Hayward to that little, I would say, well, I don't know what they call it in the NFL, but like mid-level deal.
Mid-level, yeah.
You bring in Darius Slade, 1-year rental. You bring in DK Metcalf, a receiver for the future. I think they have to get younger, and they also know they're going to have to go into a rebuild. So why get out? And Minka Fitzpatrick is still a top player. You're going to have to pay him again, so might as well get off of him.
I just feel like with that defensive culture, it's kind of hard to find any level of replacement for that value if you view him as a top 5 safety.
So do y'all not view Jalen Ramsey as a top 5 QB?
Top 5 DB? Like
He's
safeties
not.
and
Of course
corners
not.
I
included?
think Jalen Ramsey can play anywhere, safety or
But he's not top 5
He's
in anything.
he's versatile for sure.
What are
Like
we talking about? It's Jalen Ramsey.
he's a jack of all trades, but
Jalen Ramsey's
It's
top
Jalen
5.
Ramsey. What are we talking about?
Name the 5 best corners.
Patrick Surtain,
Derek Stingley, Pat Surtain.
I'm not saying he's a top 5 corner or a top 5 safety. He's a top 10 DB. He
So
can
his
play
value
anywhere.
off his versatility
His
is what makes
versatility.
him-
You can play Jalen Ramsey anywhere.
I could
You can play him
understand
in the
what-
box. You can play him at safety. You can play him at strong. You can play him at free. You can play him at corner, inside or out.
I could understand where you're coming from with
So
versatility.
you can value versatility. And on a defense like the Steelers have, I think versatility is needed.
Shit, if you get enough of Minka Fitzpatrick, they ain't got no choice.
Because last year, if you remember, they had small dudes playing linebacker for the Steelers. The dude
Patrick
from U of
Queen.
H, Patrick Queen. And he got hurt. So I was.
Hayden Wilson.
Yeah, so I would think bringing him in brings you a bit more versatility. You can play him in the box. You can still play him in the back end. Still go guard your best guy at corner. Why not?
I hear you. I hear you.
All right, so now we got our rapid fire segment. To decide who's going to go first, I'm going to ask a few trivia questions, starting off with which quarterback has the highest career passing rating?
Career passer rating?
Like in the league right now?
Now?
Like now?
Josh Allen?
Joe Burrow.
Answer is Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was
Top
probably
10
gonna be
QB.
somebody that's crazy.
Not what quarterback. Who has the most career? What active player has the most career sacks?
Von Miller?
Correct.
Yeah.
Name 2 players with 8,000 career rushing yards.
Derrick
Active?
Henry.
Derrick Henry and
Ooh.
8,000 active? Active player. Derrick Henry and
It's not Seaman. He get hurt too much.
I'm trying to think.
Ooh, man, that's
Can you get think of it?
I'm trying to think. I want to say Joe Mixon, but I'm
nah, not that.
8,000? So I mean, he
Eight
played
bands.
like 5 years, 6 years.
It ain't Zeke.
That's tough. I don't know.
Saquon.
It is
Nah,
Zeke.
it ain't. It is Zeke.
Oh,
Damn.
Come on,
that's a
man.
good- that's a
Come
good-
on,
That's a
man.
good play.
He went crazy at the beginning.
And what team originally drafted Stephon Diggs?
The Vikings.
Minnesota.
Vikings.
All right, so Cam, you're gonna lead us off. Would you trade Jaylen Brown for Brandon Ingram just straight up?
No.
God, no.
I do think Brandon Ingram's a bucket though, but no.
Who's the most overrated NFL player?
Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, I think Trevor Lawrence kind of nice.
I think he properly rated.
I just don't think he had a good team enough around him yet.
Overrated for me, I would probably go Dak Prescott.
Yeah, I don't know what we talking about.
I promise you, I'd rather have Dak over Trevor. In a heartbeat.
Overrated, I'm gonna go. That's a really good question. A piece of me want to say Kyler Murray, but I like Kyler Murray though. He be balling.
Head over heart.
Dak Prescott's an easy one.
Nah, I ain't gonna say
Go
that.
ahead and say Goldilocks.
Trevor Lawrence.
It's been 5 years.
Does any player in the NBA have a higher ceiling than Victor Wembanyama?
No,
No.
not at all.
No.
Not even close. No.
Jalen Green.
Hey, why you get up like that?
Jalen Green.
I guess you're gonna miss out on the next question.
That's fine.
Can the Ravens win the Super Bowl with their current team right now?
Yes.
They can, but will they know?
Can they beat Patrick Mahomes? Is the question.
They
Or
can.
CJ Stroud,
They can.
or Josh Allen.
Or Joe Burrow. That division tough as hell.
Exactly.
But they definitely can.
Would you rather have an entire season of a healthy Kawhi or a healthy Zion?
Healthy Kawhi.
Kawhi, for sure.
Zion.
Kawhi.
Kawhi already done. Kawhi already done did his thing. I want to see Zion ball out. I want to see him go through a full year. Kawhi got what? 2 championships
Yeah,
and 2 Finals MVPs.
yeah.
Yeah, I want to see the Zion ball out. Yeah. I'm gonna go Zion. My bad, y'all.
Who's closer to retirement, KD or Curry?
Curry.
KD.
Curry. I'm gonna go Curry.
Curry, for sure.
I say KD.
Rank these players: Tatum, Luka, SGA, Anthony Edwards.
SGA, Anthony Edwards, Tatum. Actually, I lied. SGA, Anthony Edwards, Luka.
He's the
Who the
Tatum.
last two?
As much as I want to,
Tatum a
Luka,
bucket.
SGA, Anthony Edwards.
I'm sorry. I gotta put
Luka.
an at the bottom. I got to. I'm sorry.
What the hell?
Oh,
I'm Luka, SGA, and Tatum.
Tatum a bucket. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think
Out of all three of
I
them.
think the value Tatum gives, he's a higher ranking than Ant.
He just don't talk shit.
He like Tim Duncan. He not flashy.
Yeah, he a bucket though.
Yeah, for sure. He can be a bucket, but I don't think he better than any of those guys.
And then it's a toss up between
He won
Luka
it-
and
he won a
SGA.
ring.
But I guess SGA because of the defensive value.
Nah.
would you rather build a team around Bryce Young or Trevor Lawrence?
Bryce.
Bryce Young.
Unanimous. I like it. Who's a better duo? Is there a better duo than? Name 2 better duos than Burrow and Chase.
Dak and CD. Dak and CD.
They're one better duo.
Justin Jefferson and whoever.
Yeah, that too.
CJ Stroud and Nico Collins.
That's true.
Debatable. Debatable.
That's debatable, but Dak and CD8.
Dak and CD.
But
Hey, but with that being said, man, that's the conclusion of episode 59 of Check the Stats, man. Big Verse, Cam, Big Jess. I appreciate everybody coming out, doing the episode. Big Verse, you got any last word before we get up out of here?
what you said about Zion and Kawhi Leonard is crazy.
We gotta see Zion get better. I always want to see 1 full year.
You saying that Trevor Lawrence is one of your guys, it's even crazy. And you saying that CeeDee Lamb and Dak is a better duo than any other duo in the NFL, quarterback receiver, it's probably the craziest thing I heard all day.
Go Cowboys.
But I respect it. You know why? Because delusions of grandeur. You gotta believe in something that seems unbelievable if you wanna have success. For his sake, he a Cowboys fan, so that ain't gonna happen. But for us, and for those that need them facts, tap in and check them stats.
Hey, this nigga, bro.
There really is a lot of similarities between y'all and the Lakers.
Yeah, like we always. We'll win 5 games easy, quick. But But them last, like, from week 10 to 17, you never know.
What y'all gonna do this year?
Super Bowl.
Come on, bro. You can't mean that.
Super Bowl.
Shit, you gotta have that kind of team.
First game of the season, we open up with the Eagles, too. Thursday
Good
night
God.
football.
Man, that's gonna be
Hey, watch it be a blowout win in Dallas, man.
Exactly. First game of the year.
Finish the year 9-8.
Literally, though. Dad get hurt on something. I mean, I don't even want to.